This is the continuation of Access Pause and Practice 4-2. We have completed until task 9. We have added 3 um, buttons. Now we're going to restrict the form to data entry. So press F4, or you could go and create. We're going to restrict the form to data entry. So press F4 to bring the property sheet. You could either press the property sheet to F4 by pressing F4 function key 4, or you could just move to the design view by clicking the view button, and then you will see in the property design tools, in the design you will see property sheet. Either way you could just bring up, or you could just press alt and enter to open that. Okay, now click the drop down arrow next to the property selection form. So make sure the drop down form is clicked, and then in that you select form. And then next, select the data tab. There are so many tabs here, so make sure that the data tab is selected and click yes in the data entry field. So data entry, make sure it is yes by default. If it is no, change it to yes by changing the arrow key. And then in the allow additions column also, make sure it is yes. If it is no, make sure it is changed to yes. And then close the property sheet. You can either close it by pressing the X here, or you could just press another F4 key. Okay, now save the form as add new employee, which I have done. So save it. If it asks you for a new name, please give the name add new employee. Okay, switch to form view. So go to view and go back to form view now. So now we are in form view, and then now we're going to test the form. That is task 13. We are going to test the form by entering in new data. If you don't want these buttons to be so big, you can actually create, as we learned earlier, you could resize the buttons if you want, and you could just make it a little smaller if you want. Okay. Okay, now we're going to enter new data and test if the form is going to be working. So by entering in the data, we are trying to add a new employee into this new employees table. Okay, so let's enter. I'm going to enter the sample data given here and check if it is getting entered into the employee table. Okay, so let's click 165. First name is Susan. Last name is Stone. Enter branch is Granite Bay. Title is insurance agent. Department is health and benefits, so we could select from here. And then start date is 9/2/2019. And then enter 3,800 as the starting salary. And after entering this, we're going to click save employee. We're going to click save employee record after you click. So the whole record should have been entered into the employees database. So double click the employees table. Let's click the employees table and see if the data has been entered. So we click the save employee button and then add employee button. Automatically the data entered here gets transferred, or in data is entered into the employees file. The next tab is this: double click the employees table and see if the data has been entered. So if you go and see, the data should have been entered. So when you look at the employees file in datasheet view, the new data should have been entered. If you click here, yes, you're able to see Susan Stone, Granite Bay that we entered from here has been entered into the table. So basically you use this form to enter data into this employee field. Okay, so that's close the table, close the query. That's the end of this exercise, Access Pause and Practice 4-2 Part 2. Okay, thank you.